I'm in my 50s, and I learned to ride motorcycles in my 50s. And I'm lucky because I live in a place where I get to ride all year round. Now, just by happenstance, sheer luck, pure whatever, I got lucky with my first motorcycle that I could ride all year round. I'll tell you why I'm taking my earplugs out in a minute here, for those of you wondering. But I am lucky because my first motorcycle was a 2015 KLR 650, the kind of motorcycle that's used, I could drop, I could ride year round and not worry about it. So once I got the bug, and I really got the bug, I certainly was glad that I got the KLR 650. My plan at the time when I bought the KLR was I was going to winterize it, and I actually did winterize it, to put it away over the winter, and I was only going to ride in the spring, summer, and fall if I was lucky. The problem being, I got the bug for motorcycling pretty quick, and I realized, I guess the late autumn, that I didn't want to stop riding. And again, I ride in a place that I'm lucky the winters are not that bad. It really depends on the year. We have had some really cold winters. But having said that, I once went to a motorcycle show. The beautiful day temperature was something in the neighborhood of minus 15. It was unusually cold for where I am, and people were riding their motorcycles there. Well, if that doesn't tell you something, that you can ride your motorcycle all around. Now, that's pretty hardcore, but that was impressive. If you haven't been to my channel before, I learned to ride in my early 50s. And it was quite a quick process, actually. Either I got lucky or I just had a really good school. And when I say I got lucky, I mean from the time I got my motorcycle and learner's permit to the time I got fully licensed was only 3 months, which I thought was pretty good. Now, I tried really hard. I practiced a lot for doing those kind of skills that I needed for the road test because I wanted to pass the first time. That was in the summer, so I thought my days were numbered for riding, meaning, for that year, because I started in May, got my license in July, and I thought I would be done by kind of October. And I think initially I thought I was done in October. I winterized my motorcycle, but then I had some really nice days, and I thought, this is crazy. Why wouldn't I be out riding? And I think most people here, depending on the motorcycle, do put their motorcycles away for the year because it can be quite wet. If it's cold, it can be quite salty. I don't really like riding in the salt, but I have. I ride for enjoyment, so I don't have to ride when it's really bad out. I can wait till there's a really nice day, and then I can go for a ride. Yeah, I get to ride year round. And I don't just ride dirt like this. If you've been to my channel for a while, you know that I ride both dirt and asphalt, mainly asphalt, but I do like getting off onto dirt like this, just gravel roads. I don't ride anything too serious or too technical because I just enjoy the ride, and I'm sure I might enjoy that if I had a dirt bike or something, but because I ride an adventure bike, fairly big one too, even my KLR 650 was quite heavy for only a little KLR 650 for picking up. It's this one is a bit heavier. This is a Suzuki V-Strom 1000, so I can't take this on anything too technical anyway. So gravel roads like this with a little bit of potholes are just kind of perfect for me. I get to explore, I get to see some things, and I have even ridden these roads in the wintertime when I've come across snow and had to turn around. So that's the beauty of riding motorcycles, is you don't have to stop riding. Your days are not numbered. The downside to riding all year long, I've got a bug in my glasses here. The downside to riding all year round is the insurance. So I know when I started riding, people are telling me, oh yeah, the insurance is cheap, but I didn't realize the insurance is cheap because they put storage insurance on their motorcycles for maybe 6 months of the year, which is really cheap, and then you're only paying for 6 months full insurance. Well, for me, I'm paying a full year of insurance, My first year I didn't, but then I had to go and insure the motorcycle a couple times because I wanted to ride. So then I just decided, well, instead of wasting the money doing temporary permits to ride my motorcycle, why not keep it insured all year round and ride it all year round? I think it doesn't matter what age you are, I think you should try motorcycling. The reason I started in my late 50s, well, there's all kinds of reasons, but I finally did. So if you're thinking about it, oh man, this is so enjoyable riding motorcycles. Even this, riding slow through here, you can see I've seen one parked car. Oh, here's two parked cars. Right, so it's not like I'm seeing any traffic up here, and this is something that I really enjoy about riding these back roads. Now, traffic doesn't bother me either. I mean, I'd rather ride, if I'm on the road, somewhere where there's less traffic. The whole reason for this video is no matter what age you are, but I don't care what age you are, I think if you have ever thought about riding a motorcycle and you're fit to do it, I think you should try it. I think it's fair to say that I love motorcycling. And I have all kinds of things that I want to do on the motorcycle, and I'm going to. The cool thing, I mean, aside from riding your motorcycle all year long, the cool thing about not winterizing it is you don't have to worry about it, especially if you've got an older motorcycle with a carburetor. Because my KLR 650 had a carburetor, and even though I winterized it properly, I always worried about that carburetor being gummed up just from sitting over the winter. And then, of course, luckily I didn't have to worry about it because I started riding it over the winter. But now I've got this fuel-injected bike, and again, I don't have to worry about winterizing. I'm just going to ride it. And that's my winterizing. So the reason I took out my earplugs on this ride is because of all the bouncing, and I'm not going very fast. I don't really need the earplugs for wind protection. But the earplugs, because I've got tinnitus in my left ear, when I ride off-road wearing earplugs, it sounds like a bell is ringing in my left ear every time I hit a bump. So pretty much the entire time on gravel, it's like a bell going off, and I really don't like that. It's uncomfortable. So when I hit the trails, I take the plugs out, but then I know there's a road coming up again soon, so I put them back in to protect my hearing when I start getting up to speed and we start getting the wind going again. Thanks very much for watching this far. Take care. Ride safe.